Hi guys, Raj here. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made my daughter strong. And that was in August 2017. And this is Charlotte. Oh, hang on. She is upside down. So she was about 10 years old when I started to train her for squat and deadlift. But before that, I had to see her do a bodyweight squat and see how can she control her downward part of the squat. As you can see, she's collapsing and has no control going down of the squat. That means that person is not ready for weighted back squats. So I got her to do bodyweight squats for a number of weeks until she was ready to have some very lightweight on the bar. As you can see, she moving down a little bit more control but doesn't have the depth, and the form is not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You have to start the lifter somewhere. As you can see, she's just got the bar only. So she was on very lightweight and same weight for a number of weeks before we added the weight to the bar. And she did a novice linear progression program, which is from starting strength. I will leave a link below of the video that describes what that program is all about. So we started to slowly add weight. She was only 10 and she was having lots of fun doing that. Then we started to add a bit more weight. Guys, I've been really enjoying share my journey of myself, my client and my daughter of lifting. And if you enjoy them, do give me a like or dislike and share, subscribe and leave a comment. So there you go. There she has about 20 kg Olympic barbell, and that was a big deal for us. She had started to show that she was able to take the load slowly and a bit more control going down. The cue that I had to drill into her was down slow, up quick, down slow, up quick. And I had to really yell that to her many times. But she was showing progress and we started to add weight slowly. This was a better set of 20 kg squats. So yeah, slowly novice linear progression was working for us. She was getting stronger and slightly bigger as well. We are Queenslanders, so we had lots of fun, as you can see. In this one, as you can see, she has a lot more control. I'm nowhere in the frame, and she was showing that she had spatial awareness of where she was in awareness in relation to the bar, and she was going down slowly and coming up with control as well. So down slow and up quick was working for us. So the program is 3 sets of 5 back squats, 1 set of 5 overhead press, and 1 set of 5 deadlift. In this video, as you can see on the comparison, we have Charlotte on right, where she was collapsing 6 months ago. And on the left, she has her weight on the bar, which is about 27.5 kgs by memory. She's going down smoothly and coming up quite well. So she was showing real good progress. There is a misconception and a popular belief that if you get your kids to lift heavy weights or any kind of weights, their growth will be stunted, and also their growth plate will get affected. As you can see, none of that happened here for Charlotte. She was getting taller, bigger, and stronger. A young person grows bigger and taller anyway, but if they are exposed to some sort of weightlifting, then they will also be much more stronger. I did not use much of the safeties. Every time she squatted on her own, and the depth was she was hitting. This was in the gym, Good Life Gym, where I was a trainer in Brisbane, and she was showing good progress and was feeling very proud to be trained by her dad in the gym where I train other people. I'm a personal trainer and a strength coach in Australia. That's her squatting 75 kgs, age 12. She did 3 or 4 powerlifting competition. For deadlift, we had to change things a few because the bar, Olympic bar, would have been too heavy for her. So because it didn't reach, we had to stack up a few bricks and get the bar the right height for her shins. We applied 5-step deadlift method from starting strength, which worked well, but every now and then it got Charlotte confused because it was a bit too many steps. She was quite haphazard at times, which happens even to adult clients. But slowly she was showing signs. She developed and better in deadlift quicker than squat. I can make anyone deadlift of any age or level because how simple the movement is, but squat is different. So that way, she showed really good progress. I had to again yell a few of the cues a lot in this process. It's different ball game training a child of the age 9 or 10, but nevertheless, it was a very good experience. She was enamored with Miranda Sings. And Miranda Sings is a YouTuber. Back then, she was very popular, and Charlotte had to do her impersonation every single time. So yeah, deadlift were looking really good. She knew how to push the chest up and how to pull the bar up. This is her best 87.5 kg deadlift. Charlotte enjoyed being in competition. I learned that kids don't have that nervousness and anxiety at all. Apart from that, Charlotte did play some netball, some gymnastics. She also did some Bollywood dancing, and I got her into a little bit of meditation practice as well. And these days, she's enjoying doing motocross, just riding a motorbike, training her how to handle a machinery while it is in the move and how to do different maneuvers. She loves being outdoor, and she's not just specialized in lifting. She's exposed to many different activities and sports, and I do believe that kids should be exposed to different activities and sport and not specialized. So on specialization, this is what she has to say.
Specialization is for insects.
For overhead press, once again, we started her very light. It was important for me to see that she can lower the bar with smooth control and just like in squat. She showed quite a good progress there as well. It is a simple movement or simpler movement as compared to squat and deadlift. I did not have bench press for a reason, because it could have been very complicated for her to lay on a bench and not know how to tighten her back and other things. So it was just simple to keep the program for 3 lifts only, and she wouldn't have her legs wouldn't have reached the floor anyway in the bench press. And again, she was showing a good progress in pressing the bar up, locking the bar, and bringing it down with smooth control. Sorry. So once again, guys, it's been a very good process for me to share my journey of myself and my client and my daughter, and I will keep bringing more content. If you could please drop a like or dislike, and share and subscribe, and leave a comment or any questions that you might have. I've had clients during this time who in my gym who were they were older adults and they were pretty well developed. And one comes to my mind. He was a male and he could not press 20 kg bar. It took us a few weeks of work. So yeah, upper body strength varies greatly in different people as compared to their low body strength, and for obvious anatomical reasons. So it was quite a focus of mine to get my clients, get myself, and obviously my daughter strong upper body. Not making it a priority, but it was something that was on my mind. Charlotte learned quite well what is a strict overhead press, where you do not bend your knees or your hips and you press the bar straight over your head and lock out and bring it smoothly down. But every now and then, when the weight was heavy, all sorts of things would happen which weren't in the form. So there she is with 20 kg bar. This was pretty special for us. It was quite a step up or a graduation for her to actually lift an Olympic bar, 20 kgs. As you can see, there is no lack of effort from Charlotte. The grind is very real in a press, guys. Yeah, if you have done press. But she locks out quite well. Charlotte currently is not training any type of weightlifting. I've really enjoyed training her in weights, and I hope that she comes back to it. I'm perhaps quite unconventional in my approach, that I got my daughter to lift heavy weights at a very young age, and I suppose I'm perhaps open for some judgment there. Again, in bench press, it was quite funny. She could not bring the bar down with control, but I was always there to keep her safe. And then we started to use safeties. But this time she was taller enough to have her legs reach the floor quite easily. This was in the gym, and the Good Life gym, a great gym in Morningside. So nowadays Charlotte is doing Olympic weightlifting. Olympic weightlifting, I think, is more simpler in terms of, because there's only 2 lifts to learn, but not 3 as compared to powerlifting. Come on, Charlotte. No. Anyway, so Olympic weightlifting, by this time she was turning, 12 or 13, and she was not very focused on lifting. She wasn't enjoying, so I had to stop training her, which was a good decision. It is very good to train them at a certain stage and age where they are actually willing, and then it gets very difficult. So I got her into a proper weightlifting club where she learned the basics of Olympic weightlifting. But by this time, she was losing her interest, and also COVID-19 happened. But anyway, right now she's not lifting. I hope she comes back to it. And I have to really say thanks to people from Starting Strength. I've read the book Starting Strength, and also the great book Practical Programming. And I really hope that you guys give that a look. I'll leave in description, and also listen to Mark Ripto, what he has to say. Thank you, guys. This is what Mark Ripto has to say.
Because the first words in the book are, physical strength is the most important thing in life.